How's it going, Oddly Squad? Oddly Majestic here, and today, guys, I have the brand new Duel Devastator box. So I'll spare you the details and just jump right into it. So, Duel Devastator, guys, I mean, we're actually getting all of the Ghost Sisters. That's right, all of them. And what's even cooler about that is that we are going to be getting brand new alternate artwork for them. So, another thing about this box, you see that? I feel like this box is just humongous for what we're pulling at here. But as well, I mean, they really aim this box to be kind of like a storage. You know, you got your divider, and you know, you right through the middle, I guess you just set the cards straight down. I mean, we got 56 cards here, so geez, we're probably looking at maybe 1,000 cards could probably fit in here. I'm not sure, but I mean, it's pretty cool. It's got this really flat, matty feeling to it. Center is pretty flimsy, but overall, I mean, it is a pretty cool box. I really like the artwork for all the Ghost Sisters all around. And this is seriously by far, in my opinion, the best Ghost Sister out of all of them, Ghost Ogre. But yeah, pretty cool box. Duel Devastator, guys. So we get 4 center fields. We don't know what we get in here. They're all random. There's a total of 12. Not really gonna open this. Just feel like I should just keep it locked up. I mean, it's kind of cool. Cards feel flimsy, but yeah, not really gonna open that. So I'm gonna go straight towards this, and yeah, just bear with me and watch me struggle opening this wrapping. I guess I won't struggle today. Usually I have a hard time opening this stuff because I feel like you have to yank on it pretty hard, and I'm always scared of bending the cards, and just something I don't want to do. I mean, it's happened before to me, and ever since it's like, ugh, really don't want to damage anything. So so here's our first Ghost Sister, Ghost Ogre, and Snow Rabbit. This is by far probably my favorite out of the Ghost Sisters. So a quick review for everybody for the Ghost Sisters. All hand traps, first edition, awesome. Here's what they do. Psychic Tuner effect. When a monster on the field activates its effect, or when a spell trap that is already face up on the field activates its effect, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or the field to the graveyard. Destroy that card on the field. You can only use this effect of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit once per turn. So awesome hand trap right off the bat. I would say that would probably take number 1. Here's our second Ghost Sister, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Zombie Tuner effect. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, quick effect. You can discard this card, reveal 1 card in your extra deck, then look at your opponent's extra deck. Also banish all cards in their extra deck with the same name as a revealed card. You can only use this effect of Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries once per turn. I mean, these hand traps are killer. Ash Blossom and Joy Springs. So here's another little quick fact. Out of all the Ghost Sisters, I feel like Ghost Ogre and Ash Blossoms are probably the most seeked out of the sisters. Probably most valuable as well. I mean, I think I haven't seen them drop since they've been out. I mean, they're always above $7. I mean, it's really good seeked out cards and probably the most popular. I still like Ghost Ogre the most. But here's our third Ghost Sister, Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Zombie Tuner effect. When a card effect is activated that includes any of these quick effect, you can discard this card, negate the effect, and out of the 3, add a card from the deck to the hand, special summon from the deck, send a card from the deck to the graveyard. You can use this effect of Ash Blossom and Joy Springs once per turn. killer. And yeah, I'm really digging these alternate artwork. I mean, they're pretty cool to look at. I mean, I think I heard that in January they're going to be coming out with a playmat and sleeves, so I can't wait for that to come out. I mean, I really like the Ghost Sisters. They're pretty cool. Fourth Ghost Sister, Ghost Belt and Haunted Mansion. Zombie Tuner Effect. When a card effect is activated, it includes any of these effects. Quick effect, you can discard this card to negate the activation. Add a card from the GY to the hand, deck, or extra deck. Special summon a monster from the graveyard. Banish cards from the graveyard. You can use this effect of Ghost, Bell, and Haunted Mansion once per turn. Nice. Next sister, Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. And in this one, I actually kind of like it because you can actually see the dog a lot better in this one. Zombie Tuner Effect. During either turn except the end phase, quick effect, you can discard this card and apply the effect this turn. You can only use the effect of Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood once per turn. Each time your opponent special summons an effect monster or monsters during the main phase or battle phase, you gain life points equal to the monsters attacked. If you did not gain life points by this effect, your life points are halved during the end phase. Crazy effect, but if you don't do it right, geez, you're gonna take some damage. And the brand new Ghost Sister. So Duel Devastator, I mean, I feel like it was pretty much dedicated to this card, along with, you know, bringing all the alternate artwork, which is pretty sweet. Another thing about this brand new Ghost Sister is probably the only sister out of all of them that is not a tuner. Red Blossoms from Underroot. Fiend effect, if this card is in your hand, you can target one spell or trap card in each graveyard. Banish them, and if you do, special summon this card. You can tribute this card, then target one fusion, Synchron, XYZ, or Link monster in either graveyard. Banish that target, and if you do, special summon one monster from your graveyard with a different monster card type. Fusion, Synchron, XYZ, or Link from that target. You can use this effect once per turn. So I really get a good feeling about this card. Maybe later on in the future we will probably start seeing a lot of play from her, but only time will tell. I really do feel like it's gonna be a hitter and another great addition to all the Ghost Sisters. Alright, enough of the sisters. They're great, they're awesome, love all of the alternate artwork in them, but let's keep on going. And everything that you're gonna see in this video is promised in every Duel Devastator except the field centers. There's, like I said, you're gonna be getting 4 out of 12, and they're all gonna be random. But moving forward, Alloy of Justice, Catastor, Bronic Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Manifest Heroes. It's actually pretty sweet. I don't think I've ever seen this card. I mean, I remember all the Heroes. Ooh, Black Rose Dragon. I mean, it's safe to say this is a classic and probably a really good favorite for a lot of people. So Black Rose Dragon, I mean, it's by far one of my favorite cards. Clear Wing Fast Dragon. Ooh, Stardust Spark Dragon. Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. And now Trishula, the Dragon Ice Barrier. I used to play this guy a lot back then. Crazy effect, when it's Sacred Summon, you can banish one card from each of the hand, graveyard, and field. I mean, it would literally set your opponent like on defense position. So far, I mean, this is living up to the name of Duel Devastator. I mean, you're really devastating your opponent. Vermilion Dragon of Mech. Awesome. Alright, now our XYZs. Abyss Dweller. Number 101 Silent Honor Arc. Now, I mean, this card, it's alright. I mean, I remember when XYCs is probably like, I believe this is one of the first ones that was coming out. I can't quite remember, but I mean, it's alright. There, it looks like they're bringing some old stuff from way back then. Maybe we're talking years and years ago, but I mean, it's nice to see it again. Castile, the Sky Blaster Musketeer, awesome. Tornado Dragon, alright. Now our Link effects, Underclock Taker, Lamphrokinis, if I pronounce that right. And we got Gia Saver, the Lightning Shadow, Decode Talker. Alright, I mean, this is a pretty good link. I mean, this guy gains 500 attack for each monster, points to. When your opponent activates a card effect that targets a card you control, quick effect, you contribute one monster this card points to negate activation, and if you do, destroy that card. I mean, this is a pretty cool card. And whoa, Decode Talker Extended, huh? Is this new? I think this this might be new. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever seen this guy either. This card. This card's name becomes Decode Talker while on the field gains 500 attacks. So far it sounds the same. Points during your battle phase of this monster card. Points and destroys by battle or sent to the graveyard. This card can make a second attack during each of the battle phase turn. All right, so this guy's more aggressive, I guess, than Decode Talker. So I mean, geez, I would hate to go up against that card. And up next, Topologic Bomber Dragon, Saryuja Skull Dread. Now, seeing this in here is actually pretty cool as well. Uh, I think this card has kept its value pretty good for $10, I believe. Maybe a little bit less or a little bit more. I mean, and just for a common, but having this in the Duel Devastator box, I mean, it's awesome. This is definitely a great home for this card. Really do enjoy pulling this card out of here and having it. I mean, as a reprint, it's a lot cheaper, more affordable, and as you can see, I mean, there's a lot of expensive cards that we pulled out of here, and if we try to get them elsewhere, it'd be a lot more expensive, and you might get a few, you spend more than what this box actually costs, but yeah, I mean, great card, great card. This card's effect. This card gains effects based on the number of materials used for its link summon. +2 if monsters or normal or special summon to a zone, this card points to that monster's, gains 300 attack and defense. 3. Once per turn during the main phase, you can special summon one monster from your hand. 4. When this card link summon, you draw 4 cards and then place 3 cards from your hand at the bottom of your deck in any order. Nice. Ooh, DD Crow. Haven't seen this guy in a while. So, Ultra. Affects Failure. I mean, it's not a bad card. It's a good card too. Gate Blocker. Geez, I mean, I don't think I've even heard of this card. I almost feel like maybe it doesn't get played that much. Maybe that's why I haven't heard of it. But I mean, let's look at its effect. Negate the effects of your opponent's field spell. Your opponents cannot place counters on the cards in field. Your opponents cannot target other monsters you control with card effects. I mean, level 4, 2000 defense. I mean, that's not a bad card to have. Now that I think about it, maybe this card was in the OTS. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think this card has ever been reprinted. I could be wrong. I'm not quite sure, but I mean, it kind of feels that way. Dinko Seka, not a bad card as well. Inspector Border. Oops. Spell Counselor. Now here's another card. I also don't think this card has been reprinted as well. Spell cards and other effects on the field cannot be activated to negate the effect of spell cards on the field. I mean, it's definitely a good card to have on your side deck. I mean, just you go up to like magician decks or something like that that relies so much on spells. I mean, it'd be a freaking tough card to be going up against. We got Artifact, Nencia. Next, Majesty's Fiend. Ooh, haven't seen this one in a while. Vanity's Fiend. And oh man, this card has been. I feel like this card has been reprinted a lot. Dino Wrestler, Pincroctus. Probably said that wrong. And next we got. And next, Gimme Seal, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. Mind Control. Never really been a fan of this card. Unless you're going for a direct attack, I guess it's pretty cool. You know, if your opponent has one card and take over his monster and just boom, direct attack. But other than that, you can't really do anything with this monster. You can't attack with it or even tribute it. But nice card to have. Wave Motion Canyon, yeah, not a bad spell as well. During your main phase, you can send this card face up to the graveyard. Inflict 1000 damage to your opponent for each of your standby phases that have passed since this was activated. Cool. And Super Polarization, because why not? I mean, this is. I almost feel like maybe not so much in a side deck, or maybe so. I mean, I'd definitely have this in a deck. I really like fusion monsters a lot. Discard one card fusion, summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from either field as fusions materials. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. Book of Eclipse. And we got Silent Graveyard. Nice. Cosmic Cyclone. Different Dimension Ground. And Called by the Grave. This is also another card that I probably wouldn't consider in having in a side deck. I mean, I feel like this card is definitely more of a main deck card. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Typhoon. I don't think I've ever seen this card as well. Target one face-up spell or trap card. Destroy it if you do. If your opponent controls two or more spell trap cards and you control no spell trap cards, you can activate this card from your hand. Wow, not bad. That's definitely a hand trap right there. Forbidden Apocrypt. Dimensional Barrier. Lost Wind. Heavy Storm Duster. Oh, nice card as well. Target up to two spell trap cards on the field. Destroy them. You cannot conduct your battle phase when you activate this card. Royal Defense. Anti-Spell Fragments. There can only be one, guys. There can only be one. Yep, just one of these. Anyways. Wire Trap. Solemn Strike. This is actually another card that I'm happy to see in here. That this is awesome. When a monster or monsters would be special summon or monster effect is activate, pay 1,500 life points, negate the summon or activation, and if you do, destroy that card. I mean, Solemn Strike. It's a killer trap card. And we got Red Reboot. Well, that does it for the Duel Devastator. So as you guys can see in Duel Devastators, a lot of great cards in here, some more than others, my opinion. I feel like maybe some cards in here shouldn't have been here. I feel other cards will probably still won't even get as much play as most of these, but do I think this is a good product? I actually think it's an amazing product. I'm very happy to get all the Ghost Sisters. I've only been actually able to pull one, and that was Ghost Ogre. And if you guys go buy 3, you definitely have a great set of a lot of these playing cards. So as far as timing, maybe they could have waited a little bit more since we had that sarcophagus tin set. I feel like it was probably a little bit too soon to be coming out with this one, but who am I to judge? I mean, I I still liked it. It's a great product. Like I said, very happy about all the Ghost Sisters. Can't complain. So it's nice to have them all now. I mean, they're not that easy to get, especially with Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. I mean, I remember when that card came out, it was such a pain to get. It was, I could never pull it. I literally spent money just trying to get it, and I never did. And eventually, you know, I just gave up. But it was what it was, and you know, I'm happy with this product. Let me see what you guys think. Comment below on what's your favorite Ghost Sister out of here. I still like Ghost Ogre, probably the best. I actually think Red Blossom from Underroot will definitely strike up and bump up in price. I mean, right now reprints, like I said, they're a lot cheaper, but being it is that this is a brand new card, I feel like it just might go up. But then again, I could be wrong. That's just me thinking out loud. And a quick reminder for everybody that signed up for my giveaway on the Pokemon Hidden Fates. Uh, I did comment in my last video saying that I'm getting closer to announcing the winner. I'm trying to get a little bit more people to try to enter it. So guys, don't be shy, enter it. You know, I like giveaways. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and Ollie Majestic signing off.